Hi there, this is Sean Sweeney, and this is going to be a quick tutorial on the app Pic Collage. Pic Collage is a great way to make visuals on any topic, and it can be used a lot in classrooms for connecting with curriculum and in special education or speech and language intervention for creating visuals and working on storytelling and lots of other skills. So we're going to go through this and see how to create a little collage. I'm going to first tap here, which lets us create a new collage. Pic Collage lets you also save your previously created collages are saved in the app, but I'm going to tap to create one here. When you first launch Pic Collage, it will ask you if you want to create a Pic Collage account. I haven't done that yet. When you do that, that's contained in your profile. That allows you to save your Pic Collages online to an online account, but for now we're just going to create a Pic Collage and save it to the camera roll. So we're going to tap here to create a new collage. Pic Collage is very simple and gesture based, so we're going to tap to add a photo. So Pic Collage can be very useful to create sort of a story visual or or a collage of items in a category, etc. So I'm going to first tap here, and you can see the options of how you can add visuals to Pic Collage. You can take a photo with your camera, you can add photos. Those are the ones that you might have saved to the camera roll, which is also known as the Photos app. You can add photos from the web, you can add text, and you can add stickers. So we're going to use photos from web for most of this tutorial just so you can see the different functions. And I'm going to make a little collage about a beach and the beach as a setting and the items that could be present in that setting, which is important for kids to be able to describe, but I can also add pictures that show actions or initiating events that sort of kick off a story. So I'm going to first look up beach. So these photos you can search for right in the app, and when I type in beach and tap search, it's going to bring up pictures of beaches, and I want to pick a relatively blank one because I'm going to put some stuff in it. So let's see, I'll pick one with some sand. So I just tap that and then tap the check mark, and it's going to go into the scene. You do have to wait for the photo to fully load before you do anything next, and sometimes it tells you it can't load that photo, but you can always pick a different photo. So from here you actually can pinch out to make the picture bigger, but I want this to be the background, so I'm going to double tap the photo. So when we double tap it, you get a different menu than we saw before. And you can see that includes some editing functions, editing the photo, editing the border, clipping the photo, which we're going to see, or one that I love is set as background. So when I tap set as background, that's going to make it the background because when I try to layer pictures over each other, that sometimes creates a little bit of a problem. One can go behind the other. But now I've got this extra picture here, so I want to delete it. How do you do that? When you start moving the photo up to the upper right, you can see there's a trash can there. So I'm just going to put that in there. Okay, so now I want to add an item onto the beach. Maybe a beach ball is something we often see at the beach. So I'm going to tap again, do photos from web, and instead of just beach, I'm going to do beach ball. And search for a beach ball. So let's see, I like this one. Selected it, tapped it. Now, this does look like a collage and not really like the photos integrated into the picture. So the great thing that Pic Collage does is it lets you trim the picture. So if we double tap, that means tap it twice real quick, I can select clip photo. So what I just selected there was clip photo. And that brings me to this screen where I can trace around the picture with my finger. And I'm doing it kind of quick and messy here. That's okay. And then tap done in the upper right corner. And then I'm going to pinch it to make it smaller so it doesn't take up the whole picture. So now it looks like the beach ball is actually there. So if I was creating a photo story with kids, I also could add actions like someone surfing. Double tap and select clip photo, and I'm just going to again messily clip around this guy so that we can make a picture that has an object but also an action. Okay, and we can put him out here. So at the beach, you might see a beach ball, you might go surfing. So you could do this to work on story development with kids. Also point out here, if you tap add text, you can add any kind of labels. Okay, beach story, I just put that there as a really simple one, and I can pinch out to make it big, pinch in to make it smaller. You could see there were other fonts I could choose as well. And now to save my story, as I had said, it's going to be saved in your app. If I go out here, it's saved and can be edited later. But I also can do a number of things with it. I can post to Pic Collage. For right now, I'm turning that off. I can email it to someone and it will go as a picture and they can view it whether or not they have this app. I can also tap save to camera roll, okay, and that will, I need to fix that setting there, that will let you save it to the Photos app. Another thing that is important to notice about Pic Collage is you can add collages on a variety of backgrounds like that. So if you wanted to do a list of pictures related to vocabulary words and kind of a neutral but visually appealing background, you could do that. And you also can use one of the layout options, which are sort of like comics. And with these layouts, it allows you to add photos within the little cells. So if I wanted to do, again, a beach, I could add that photo just to that cell. And it goes like that. So then I can add little items within that cell to tell kind of more of a sequential story. So those are some choices that you have with Pic Collage as well. So you can also see a picture here I created with a student who was using the setting of a farm and all of the elements that could be seen on a farm, including some action elements, birds flying, planes flying overhead, tractors making rows, etc. So that's Pic Collage. Hope you enjoy it and check it out. It has so many different uses.